So when we're thinking about innovation, clearly we all start with very big goals. And the challenge that we face at ANZ, and I think many large organisations, is making sure that you maintain that ambition and try and resist, if you like, the gravitational pull of business as usual in the large organisation. It's coming back saying, you can't do it for these reasons. We've tried this before, that won't work. It's normal. It's very common in organisations. It's part of human nature. And so resisting that and really being able to break free from that gravitational pull is a big part of the innovation challenge. There's no shortage of ideas, but it's how do you take those ideas and then get them into something at scale. So failure is a word that comes up a lot when people are talking about agile, and fail fast is often used. I personally like to make sure we're differentiating between failing and failure. For me, failing is part of the learning process. Failure, that's sometimes quitting and giving up. So we don't want to give up, but we do want to make mistakes. We do want to learn from those mistakes. We want to share those learnings. And part of that is not necessarily something that people are comfortable with. So I believe it's a big job of the leader to start by showing that level of vulnerability, putting your hand up and saying, hey, I got this thing wrong and here's how I've got better. And over time, people start to kind of watch that role model and build from it. So big part of the new way of working for ANZ is people feeling safe to admit they've made a mistake. How did I learn from it? And let's try and make new mistakes next time.
From a technology point of view, if you think about some things that are coming to the fore, like blockchain, IoT, these kind of things, what do you think is the game-changing technology of the next 12 to 18 months?
I don't think there's a silver bullet in anything. You know, a lot of people look at blockchain. Blockchain is a technique that can be used in some really cool applications, but it's not going to change the world in its own right. I just think that it's more a thought process than an individual technology that's going to change things. As we get into enabled technology that enables you to do things faster and create more simple and user-friendly products, that is the game changer. It's not about IoT is going to, make banking so much better. There's some use cases, sure. There's also some use cases for data analytics, for machine learning, for all kinds of different technologies, but it's bringing those together in innovative ways to create really cool experiences and products for our customers. That is the game changer.
We've also heard a lot today about the importance of the experiences we're providing. And we talk about customer experience, and to me when I think about customer experience, and for you and your role as well, your customers are your employees, your executives, the end patients and customers and so on. How important is developing an experience for your customers which they feel comfortable with and happy with? Does that kind of play into your planning as well in terms of deliverables?
So if I'd separate out external clients and patients from internal staff, then customer experience is fundamental in both.
Yes.
So some of the systems that we've delivered for our external clients, for example, are digital channels to access social housing through the MyGov portal of the Commonwealth. So a simple thing like the fact that we've made those systems available on MyGov is a huge improvement in the customer experience, as opposed to saying we expect you to authenticate separately and differently to state government versus Commonwealth. These people mostly already have Commonwealth credentials because they have to use MyGov for tax, for Centrelink, for Medicare. Why would we ask them to create a new credential just so they can access a state government social service? So that simple thing is a radical transformation. We're still the only state government with services available on the MyGov portal. But it's a huge improvement in the customer experience. We've been able to do that because we can execute projects in this way.